Green Bay is a city of just over 100,000 residents according to the U.S. Census, and it is home of the Green Bay Packers, who are the smallest market team in the NFL. According to BetMGM, the next closest market size is Buffalo with nearly 800,000 more residents in the metropolitan area than in Green Bay. So why would a small market team be attractive for a Super Bowl? Simply put, Green Bay is a unique sports city that many fans want to experience because it is so much different from anywhere else you go. The Packers are also one of the most historic franchises. They were established in 1919. They have the most NFL championships of any team with 13 and the second most Hall of Famers. The Super Bowl trophy is named after Packers Hall of Fame coach Vince Lombardi, and they're the only American pro sports franchise that is owned by the fans. The Super Bowl has been hosted in 16 different cities, according to the USA Today, over the 58-year existence, and Green Bay is not one of those 16 cities. I'm going to tell you why Green Bay is suitable to host the Super Bowl. So I'll start by telling you the 4 main reasons it currently cannot host the Super Bowl given by the Green Bay Press-Gazette. First, hotels. The NFL requires 30,000 hotel rooms within an hour drive of the stadium, and Green Bay can only come up with 8,000. Second, the weather. In February, the weather in Green Bay is unpredictable. Temperatures are below freezing and there is a lot of snow. People don't want to pay thousands of dollars to watch a game in freezing temperatures and potentially snow. Third, revenue. The NFL controls and receives 100% of revenues from whatever is sold at the Super Bowl and its events, and a small town like Green Bay would need this revenue if they're going to host an event of this magnitude, so they simply cannot afford to host it. And finally, seating. The NFL demands 19-inch wide seats with seat backs and armrests, and at Lambeau Field, most of the stadium has aluminum bench seats that do not meet the NFL's guidelines. Now I'm going to argue how Green Bay could meet these requirements so they are suitable to host the Super Bowl. So first, I'll talk about the hotels. Airbnbs and rentals around the stadium could make up for the lack of hotel rooms. Lambeau Field is located in the middle of a residential neighborhood. Many of the houses around the stadium are rentals that could make up for the shortage of hotel rooms. The number of Airbnbs and rentals would also increase during the Super Bowl as locals would see the opportunity to make some extra money. Now for the weather aspect. The Super Bowl has been hosted in New York, which has comparable winter temperatures to Green Bay. According to WeatherSpark, the average February high temperatures in New York range from 40 to 46 degrees, and in Green Bay they range from 26 to 34 degrees. New York averages over 70 inches of seasonal snowfall according to New York Ski Blog, and Green Bay averages about 55 inches of seasonal snowfall according to the University of Wisconsin-Madison. New York weather is just about as unpredictable as Green Bay, maybe even more unpredictable due to its high seasonal snowfall averages, and they hosted the Super Bowl in 2014. I also believe that fans will be willing to put up with the cold to experience what Sports Illustrated ranked as the best environment in the NFL. Now I'll look at revenue. The city could start a fundraising campaign to raise money to host the Super Bowl. Minneapolis raised $53 million in private fundraising to host the Super Bowl in 2018. Football is what makes Green Bay, so people would be more than willing to donate money so they could host the Super Bowl. Many Packer fans have bought stock in the team that is basically a donation to help the team stay in Green Bay. According to the Packers website, approximately 5,204,625 shares are owned by 538,967 stockholders. And finally, seating. The NFL could waive the seating requirement because adding 19-inch seats with armrests and seatbacks would limit stadium capacity at Lambeau Field by over 10,000. Lambeau Field also allows fans to bring their own foldable cushioned seats to place on top of the cold metal bench seats. To summarize my argument, there are multiple reasons such as the number of hotels, weather conditions, revenue, and seating why Green Bay is currently unable to host the Super Bowl, but there are unconventional ways for the Packers to meet these requirements to make it work, such as rental homes that can make up for lack of hotels, the Super Bowl being hosted in New York, which has similar winter weather conditions to Green Bay. The team can start up a fundraising campaign, and the seating requirements could be waived due to decreased stadium capacity that it would cause, and the fans are also allowed to bring cushioned stadium seats for a more comfortable stadium experience. The fans deserve to experience the biggest event in the NFL in the best environment in the league. That is why I believe Green Bay is suited to host the Super Bowl.